Devus here, and welcome to a brand new video. So today's video is going to be another game review, and the game that's going to be reviewed is a game that I've been playing a lot more of, and that game is called Fortnite. If you don't know what Fortnite is, it's basically, as most people would say, free PUBG. It's basically PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, a bit more cartoony, but pretty much the same premise, but a little bit different, as well as for free. It's a relatively simple game, just like PUBG, with the exact same, objective. You're one of 100 people, you get dropped on an island, or a relatively big island, and you have to be the last one alive. You have to collect resources and weapons to survive. Now, that sounds all well and good, but there's some stuff I really do want to say about that itself. Let's get into the pros first. It's always best to get good news before bad. Now, there's a lot of pros to this game over PUBG. One being, it's actually finished, unlike PUBG, that was made as an early access game. Some of the weapons are actually better. I don't know if it's because it's a bit of a cartoony game or just generally the way the weapons are used. But some of the weapons are better than in PUBG. But sometimes not. It's a bit of... The RNG system is not very good. Another good thing about it is obviously how big the island is. Gives you a lot of space, but it also makes it so you have to think of where you're going, what you're doing, and what you're going to be doing at that certain place at that certain time. And obviously, at like PUBG, you got that magical force seal basically, which Fortnite have named the storm, to scoot things along and make sure that the match doesn't take too long. Now, I have my top place. I haven't currently won, but then again, I don't play it that much. My currently highest place is third. I've come third in a match or two, but it is pretty hard. But that'll be a con. I'll explain that in a minute. Another pro I like to say is I like their idea of how you get to the island. Instead of a plane, like carrier plane in PUBG, they have a battle bus. I like the idea, as well as right now they got a Christmas update on, so it's like a big balloon that's shaped like Santa. Even though it's like the 12th of January, Jesus Christ, it's more than a couple of weeks after Christmas. But whatever. Yeah, those are the pros of the game, but as I said, some of them can be a con too. Now we come on to the cons. The things of the game that I guess subjectively and personally are things that I don't really enjoy about the game. So here's a few of them. I know this is a nitpick, but I guess hitboxes, or at least how objects are made. Because some objects that I thought I could be able to jump on, apparently not. I just slide off. I just can't even get on it. It's like you can't go around a bush. You can't even touch a bush. You have to go right around the hitbox, and the hitbox is pretty big. There's some things you think you'd be able to get on, as I said, but you just can't. Another con I'd have to say would be if you're in the storm, depending on where you are, it can be a bastard to get out of the storm because of how fast it sometimes can, travel, and where the safe zone is. You're pretty much screwed if you're too far away. Another con, and I guess this is just going to be personally, is something about the community, or at least how some people play, is how if I start attacking somebody, most times I just start jumping around and it gets a bit annoying. It's like, Jesus Christ, don't you know duck and weave or something? Or another technique, no, you're just going to jump all around the place. That really doesn't help you. I mean, there's a lot of people who start jumping around and I can still kill them. It doesn't mean, or because you're jumping doesn't mean I can't still kill you. I have a relatively good aim. Another con would be how you don't know where most of the chests are. And sometimes it can be pretty hard to get to the chests because the game is like this RNG system for chests. So a chest will sometimes spawn in one place and will spawn in another, but sometimes it really can be a pain in the ass because of sometimes where the chests are put, you know, where they're spawned. And sometimes even if you open up the chest, all the stuff that's in it can just fall all over the place, and somebody else can just nick all your stuff. I mean, I know it's just me, I guess, but it is a bit of a pain in the ass because look for a chest, open it up, find out everything's fell out everywhere, and I have to try and retrieve it without somebody else stealing it. Now, there ain't too many other cons, but I think another main one would have to be literally getting onto the ground. The reason I say that is because obviously free falling at first, which ain't too bad, I guess. But once you deploy a glider, it does take a long time to get down to the ground. I know they want to replicate it using a parachute, but I don't think even using a parachute would take you that long to get onto the ground. And sometimes you can actually land on a roof someplace, and if you don't know how to use the pickaxe, which I'm not saying it's likely, I mean you should know how to use a pickaxe, but say if you didn't know if you had to use the pickaxe and you tried jumping off the roof, you pretty much die or lose a lot of health just there and then. So it's sometimes a little bit too easy to lose health, and sometimes a little bit too slow to get on the ground. Those are around about all my cons, or pros and cons of the game. I'm gonna give you my overall thoughts on the game. So overall, Fortnite is a great game. I do enjoy playing it. I do play it relatively rarely because I'm into other games. But when I'm in the mood, I do enjoy the game, even if it has its cons and even if it has its problems. It really is a good game. I do recommend it if you look for a game on the Xbox One, or I think you can get it on PS4 and that. And it's free. It's a great game, I have to say. You know, I mean, as I said, yes, it's got its faults, but there really are a lot of pros that can sometimes overshadow those cons. Like certain weapons, say if you get the Scar, there ain't no problem about health in there. The Scar will pretty much take, if you get like a legendary Scar, you can take somebody out in like, I don't know, about 3 hits, and that is pretty good. Because the weapon system goes from common to uncommon to rare to epic to legendary. I think then gets in gold or something like that. But either way, it's obviously better to use the legendary weapons because they have more damage, like more DPS. But other than that, I have to say it's a great game. You know, the concept of a, budget PUBG, as most would call it, I say they did relatively great with it, even if it's a free game. They didn't completely copy PUBG, they actually kind of made it their own, and I like that idea. So that has been my review of Fortnite, a game of budget PUBG. Hope you enjoyed this. Sorry about my voice, it seems to be really deep right now. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys had a lovely day. And Devus out.